السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بإذن الله تعالى راح نقرأ بإذن الله مرة أخرى The world of plastic. The world of plastic. Can you imagine a world without credit cards? Can you imagine a world without credit cards? Until 1950s, world without the use of cash was simply inconceivable. Until the 1950s, a world without the use of cash was simply inconceivable. Today, an economic universe without plastic would be impractical, whether it's for business or for leisure. The credit card is used to pay for goods and services from New York to Beijing. It all started in 1949 when Frank McNamara scheduled a business dinner in New York restaurant. Before he left for the dinner, Frank changed suits. When the waiter presented the check, Frank realized that he had left his wallet in the other suit. The embarrassing situation was solved, but that night Frank asked himself, why should people be limited to spending what they are carrying in cash instead of being able to spend what they can afford? A year later, Frank returned to the same restaurant in New York. When the check came, Frank handed the waiter a small cardboard card, a Diners Club card, and signed for the meal. This event is known in the credit card industry as the First Supper. Soon the concept of charging it was picked up by merchants as an alternative form of payment to the use of cash. By 1952, the Diners Club card was accepted by thousands of businesses across the United States, and it became a status symbol for those who carried it. The Diners Club card soon became a culture icon. Hollywood cashed in on the charge it craze with 1962, a movie, the man from the Diners Club. In it, an employee at Diners Club issues a credit card to a well-known gangster and has to get it back in order to keep his job. The Ideal Toy Corporation joined in the trend when it created a board game called the Diners Club game. The idea of the credit card quickly expanded outside the United States. The Diners Club card became the first international charge card in 1952, with franchise in Canada, France, and Cuba. In 1955, Western Airlines became the first airline to accept the Diners Club card. 10 years later, the card was accepted by every airline in the United States. Diners Club expanded its service to hotels, car rentals, and other businesses. Other famous international credit cards have been created, such as American Express, Visa, and MasterCard. There are hundreds of local bank cards, departments, store credit cards, supermarket credit cards, and so forth around the world. In 1984, the first card members reward program was created, aimed mostly at business travelers. It gave valuable benefits and special privileges to loyal users. Now many reward programs offer free airline miles and discounts on hotel and other products. Ever since a businessman forgot his cash in 1949, people have used credit card as entirely new business was created that revolutionized the way the world has paid for goods and services ever since. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.